nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits. There is a passion in the human heart which is called aspiration. It flares with a noble flame, and by its light, man has traveled from the caves of darkness to the darkness of outer space. But when this passion becomes lust, when its flame is fanned by greed and private hunger, then aspiration becomes ambition, by which sin the angels fell.
Now, on this very night, I have called her from the unknown depths of time itself. She is here. And with her coming, the world will never be as it was. Neither man nor animal will be the same. This, I, Dr. Carlo Lombardi, have brought into being.
Enjoying your weekend with the idol, Rick?
Pretty heady stuff for a professor in psychic research.
Oh, you sound a little disapproving.
Not at all. I just don't feel I belong in your world of yachts and racing stables. Some of those tycoons in there, including your father, kind of frighten me.
Oh, come now. This type of life shouldn't be too hard to get used to.
Let's face it. I'm an hourly farm boy with a professorship at the university. But basically, a farm boy. I don't belong in all that.
Very well, then. We'll get you away from them for a while. A walk along the ocean will do it.
I'd like that. I don't know how your fiancé will react to that idea.
Oh, Bob, my ex-fiancé. That makes quite a difference. Come on, Ted. So that horrid blonde finally let you go, eh?
That horrid blonde represents an investment portfolio of $500,000. Where's Dorothy?
She went for a walk with Ted. Oh, I wish she hadn't.
Why?
Well, Dr. Lombardi said something terrible is going to happen along this part of the coast tonight. Some visitation from the occult world.
The occult world.
Oh, no, really, seriously, you must meet him. He's wonderful.
Some women keep pets or grow roses for kicks. My wife supports quack cultists. A couple of years ago, it was that spiritualistic medium. Last year, Swami or something or other, and now Dr. Lombardi. Well, so long as it amuses you.
Oh, no, seriously. He puts this girl into a deep trance and takes her back 300 years. Now, she tells about her life in England. I tell you, it's uncanny.
Yeah. Looks pretty serious between Dorothy and Ted. She's falling for him.
I'm afraid it's pretty one-sided so far.
Nonsense. If she wants him, she'll get him. What's the market price on professors of psychic research? Not very high, I imagine.
Oh, you goose.
10 cents, 1/10 of a dollar.
Where's Lombardi's place?
Right next door, but he's closed. Been having trouble with the police.
Yeah, I read about it in the papers.
If you want to get in, just jingle a couple of coins. The doors open automatically. Good evening, Mr. Chapel. I've been expecting you.
How the devil did you know I was trapped? What do you mean you were expecting?
I was communicating with your thoughts before you left your home.
Communicating with my thoughts, huh? I suppose you can tell me what I'm doing here, too.
Certainly. You've come down here to discuss a business matter with me.
Good guess, Lombardi. Remarkable guess.
I'm a remarkable man. Won't you come in, Mr. Chapel?
Let's get to the point. How would you like to be a rich man as well as a remarkable one?
Well, naturally,
I have to get you out of this crazy place. You've got something to sell. How can you expect to get your price in here? The facts about reincarnation, 35 cents. I'll get you $3.50 for that.
Well, I'd be most grateful, sir.
Yes, we'll make them pay real money to see your act.
I have no act. I have knowledge.
That's the boy, that's the boy. Keep a straight face and hit him hard. I'm a businessman, Lombardi. I can see money in this, big money. 50-50. What do you say?
Well, I'm overwhelmed,
Okay,
sir.
our deal starts as of now. Come over to my house tomorrow night. I'm having some people come over and might do us some good. Newspaper man, a book publisher, a doctor of psychic research, a Dr. Erickson.
Oh, yes, I know him. One of my most outspoken critics.
Mm-hmm. And get him involved, too, if you can, even if it's only to call you crazy. Make good publicity. That's what we need, publicity. And play it up big. Give them everything you've got. Some more of this she-creature stuff. Some more predictions. Murder next month, maybe.
Unfortunately, it may happen sooner than that. Very much sooner. I feel her presence even now. She'll come out of the ocean tonight.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff, the big lie. That's what sells. I'll see you tomorrow night, and remember, play it up big. We've got to shake 'em.
We'll shake 'em.
See you tomorrow night.
You will go into a much deeper sleep. Very deep. You will go back in time. I command you, leave your body. Lieutenant.
Lombardi, you killed Johnny.
Oh, did I? Well, prove that, and I'll have to face a murder charge.
Can you prove you were in here when it happened?
I can. I don't see what difference it makes. I warned you she'd come again, and you laughed at me.
Not as hard as you're laughing at me right now. I'm going to book you.
Well, on what charge? For being in communication with a world that you say doesn't exist?
You're a murderer, and I'm going to prove it.
Lieutenant, I urge you to keep the beaches clear. It's my civic duty. Take it easy.
What's Chappell's interest in this maniac?
I wouldn't know. I'm only his lawyer. Maybe he just hates to see injustice done.
I'll bet.
Or maybe it's because Lombardi is entertaining at his house tonight. Doctor, are you all right?
Yes.
The next time this man is pulled in on some trumped-up charge, we'll sue for false arrest.
A most interesting experience. I'm quite certain I made a few new converts.
It's so thrilling to have you here, Doctor. Absolutely thrilling.
My pleasure, madame.
Beautiful, isn't she?
A strange beauty. I met her the other night at Lombardi's.
Oh? Evidently she made quite an impression, didn't she?
Oh, just a minute, please. Lieutenant James, at the front door.
Oh?
Please, what can I do for you?
I'm very anxious to catch Dr. Lombardi's act. Do you mind?
Mine? No, not at all.
Hiya, Doc.
Hello, Lieutenant.
An excellent idea. Very good. A nice little touch.
I see Dr. Lombardi's got himself another follower.
I had him in jail once, but Chappell's lawyer sprung him. We didn't have enough evidence. You're going to have to help me on this one, Doc. More in your line than mine.
You're not going for that supernatural hokum of his.
I don't really know what I'm going for. I know he's a killer. He doesn't really deny it. He just laughs at me and says, prove it. And keep your eyes peeled, will you, Doc?
All right, folks. Curtain time. Take your seats, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my good fortune to find in this young lady the perfect hypnotic subject. Through her, I will reveal to you some of the hidden mysteries of life itself. Look at me, Andrea. Are you ready?
Yes.
I shall touch you, and soon you will be asleep. Good. Now, you can hear everything I say. Raise your right arm, please. Lower it. Now the left arm, please. Sit down. Now take your place by the couch. A little forward, please, Andrea. Good. Sit down on the couch. Sit down, Andrea.
He's trying to fight him
off. We are privileged to have with us tonight one of the country's leading exponents of psychic research, Dr. Erickson. Since Dr. Erickson has called me a fraud and a charlatan, I invite him to join me on this platform so that he may expose me, so that he may show you why and how I perpetrate a fraud. If you please, Doctor.
If you don't mind, I'll sit here with the paying customers.
You refuse, Doctor?
Go on, Ted. Get up there and show him up.
Come on, Erickson. That'll make 2 phonies.
Really, Ted, you should. Please, Ted, you've got to.
My next experiment is a most interesting one, Doctor. I shall prove that life is an endless chain, that we are given the gift of it not for one lifespan, but since the beginning of time. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall give you living proof of reincarnation, of perpetual life itself. Andrea, you will go into a deep, deep sleep. Very deep. Your eyes are getting heavy, Andrea. You cannot open them. Will you examine her, Doctor?
She's under hypnosis. Go ahead.
Now you are traveling back through time and space. Farther. Farther back. Back. Come forward. Come forward quickly. That's better. Now stop when you want to. Stop when you see something familiar. You want to stop now? Where are you?
In the home on Oxenham Road in London.
What is your name?
Elizabeth Ann Weatherby.
You are smiling, Elizabeth. Is something pleasant taking place?
I have brought Captain Ernest Blystone to see me father. He's going to ask for me hand in marriage.
Dr. Erickson is going to question you. You will answer him.
What year is it, Andrea?
1618, the year of our Lord.
Who's the reigning monarch?
James Stewart.
Who is Lord Chamberlain of his court?
The Earl of Somerset.
What's his wife's maiden name?
Frances Howard.
You will no doubt authenticate this information.
I will.
Now we are moving forward in time. You are older, much older. You're in your last illness, Elizabeth. You're on your deathbed.
My son David is at my side. He said he would do as I ask. Now he sits and waits.
What did you ask of him?
That I be buried in Carysbrook near me husband. And that Ernest's medallion be buried with me.
What does that medallion look like?
It is a gold shield with one ruby set in it.
Is there an inscription on it?
Yes. To me loyal subject, Ernest Blystone. It is engraved with King Charles's seal.
There you see.
Thank you, Elizabeth. That is enough. You will rest now. Sleep. Deep sleep. More. Deeper.
You're putting her in a cataleptic state. That's dangerous.
She survived that danger before. Excuse me, please. Where are you now, Elizabeth?
In space. Floating in space.
Are you alone?
There are many others with me.
Can I summon you out of the spirit world to be with me?
You can summon me. I will come.
I call you. I can see you, but I don't believe the others can.
Those who believe can see.
I see her. I do see her.
Make your physical presence known to those who believe only what their eyes can see. Open a window. That one. Now come back here, Elizabeth. Close the drapes around Andrea.
King, come here.
Oh, no, leave him. I'll control him. Will you take him away, please, Elizabeth? There aren't many who can control an animal by hypnosis, are there, Doctor?
No.
He did what I told him without a single word. You may return, Elizabeth. Why do you hesitate? What? At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, I regret to say that the creature who has cost so many lives is on his way here among us even now.
Oh, she's going to faint. You better get Omar quickly.
What do you mean? In this house? I don't know, but she's in the ocean now, preparing to come out. Well, Doctor?
You're a clever man. I don't know how you did it, but it isn't through science as I understand.
I have a way of proving myself to you, but it's going to be harsh. Now you are going back in time to the very beginning. By the power that is mine, I command you.
She barely has a pulse. Take her out of this.
She stays as she is.
You have no right to leave her like this.
I have my own right. If you wish to try to take her out of hypnosis, you may do so.
You know I can't do that. You induce this state, you must release her.
Then she remains as she is.
Did you see which way Lombardi went?
Out on the terrace. You're not going out there.
topped everything, Lombardi and all that creature talk. He had us in a panic.
He did it deliberately. He's aiming for the big circuits.
You don't make much of him, do you?
I only know he's an extremely clever man and an evil one. I'm glad your dad asked him to stay over. I want to try and talk to that assistant of his.
Professionally?
He's got in a state of complete hypnotic subjugation, a virtual slave to his will. I'm going to try and break that hold on her.
Good morning, Miss Chapel. Doctor?
I've been thinking about your work, Dr. Lombardi. I think it requires some serious study.
Oh, good. I'm delighted.
I want to talk to your assistant.
Of course, anytime you wish. Perhaps this morning.
Fine. You set it up for me, then.
You really poured it on last night, didn't you? That she-creature stuff was a stroke of sheer genius. Everyone lit out like the plague was after them. They'll be talking it up today.
Yes, I've no doubt of that.
And that stuff on the pier the other night, the way you tied in with that.
It was a very fortunate coincidence for us.
Yes.
By the way, I shall require more suitable living quarters. Now, shall I stay here till I find them? Thank you very much. What are you doing out here?
Thought I could get away from you. For a few minutes, anyway.
Not even for a minute.
I'll never be free of you. Why did it have to be me?
It was meant to be.
If you knew how I hated it. Hated you.
Come back. You will do as I say. Come here. You're asleep, and you can hear what I'm saying. You can understand me. You're relaxed and real. Dr. Erickson wishes to talk to you. He's going to try to hypnotize you. You must resist him. You will resist him. He is our enemy. He is trying to destroy us. You understand? Beauty like yours must not be destroyed. It belongs to me. I love you. And you love me too. Let's say it. Say it.
No! I hate you with all my heart.
I can make you grovel in the dirt. I can turn you into Elizabeth Weatherby. But I can't make you love me.
Someday I'm going to kill you.
I should kill you, Anthony. But the artist is vain. He can't destroy the beauty he's created.
Given previously have been proven remarkably accurate. That was the medallion that was given to her husband by King Charles. It was found in a grave near Carisbrooke. The headstone read Elizabeth Weatherly Blythestone, 1600 to 1651.
And it was planted there. Oh, this is preposterous. Do you hold with this nonsense, Erickson?
My mind is open. Go on with your experiment, Mr. Lombardi.
Dr. Lombardi.
Of course.
You know, it's quite simple, gentlemen, to disbelieve anything that shatters your smug concepts. I've taken this girl back to a time in her life over 300 years ago. Perhaps I can take her back farther than that. To the time of the pharaohs. Even to the beginning of creation itself. One soul traveling the entire distance.
Utter nonsense.
I can materialize her in any one of her lives. I can transport her from what she is to what she was.
Really, Lieutenant, are we supposed to watch this this penny arcade drama.
Doctor, have I ever been alone in this room?
No?
And it would have been impossible for me to plant mechanical devices in here to trick you.
I don't think so.
I'm talking to you, Elizabeth. You're going into a deep sleep. Very deep. She's not responding. Someone in this room is fighting me for her will. Is it you, Doctor?
Yes, I'm sorry.
A deep sleep, Elizabeth. Very deep. That's better. You are now suspended in time and space. Now I'm going to give you substance. Not form, but substance. You will take back the soul that once was yours. Andrea will give it to you. Now, good. You can express yourself in movement. Take Professor Anderson's glasses off, please. Put them back on. That is enough, Elizabeth. I think we've convinced them. Would you return Andrea's soul to her, please? Thank you. Those who believe can actually see the process of transmigration.
I saw nothing.
Nor I.
Trickery?
Very clever, Dr. Lombardi, but absolutely meaningless.
You can't see because you don't wish to see. I thought I wanted recognition from you, but now I see it means nothing to me. Now you will awaken. You'll feel refreshed, Andrea. You'll open your eyes.
You said before you were giving us substance, but not form. What did you mean by that?
I could have brought her to you in the flesh, just as she was 300 years ago.
Come now, Doctor. We're too old for fairy tales.
Do you seriously expect men of science to...
I expect nothing. I want nothing. Come, Andrea. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What do you make of it?
I don't know.
Well, this belongs to the police department. I better take it along.
Past a million sales mark. There you go, look. I've closed a deal with the Beale Syndicate. 395 newspapers are starting to serialize the Weatherby affair next month. How's that for a quick profit, Lombardi?
You're a genius, Mr. Chapel.
Huh? Oh, yes, yes. Well, now that you're in the big chips, you'll be able to find yourself somewhere to stay. You know the way women are. Get yourself something big, something nice. You can afford it.
No, I'll stay right here. If I decide to move, I'll let you know.
King? King? Where's King? I haven't seen him since early this morning. I hardly see him since Dr. Lombardi took over this place.
Unfortunately, Miss Chapel, your dog and I are not compatible.
Lombardi warns of more killings. Don't press your luck, Doc. Lay off the predictions for a while. One miss and our profits nosedive.
I'm certain our good fortune will continue. Sorry I've made it so difficult for you to follow me.
What were you doing down there?
Oh, communing with nature. But now I feel the need of human company. Shall we walk to my house?
I was walking with Lombardi when I heard the scream. But I knew he did it. He's a murderer. Yet I can't touch him.
That thing last night, I didn't like it.
It's unfortunate. Such a nice couple.
I feel as though I killed them myself.
You push a car over a cliff? Well, hardly.
Here are 2 bank books. One in your name, one in Dorothy's.
Oh, yes, her dowry.
You'll see that each holds a deposit of $250,000.
Well, we've done amazingly well.
We've only just started. That should keep you in style. Somewhere else, I want you to move out of here.
No, it's better that I stay.
Oh, no, you can't stare me down. I can look right back at you. I'll tell you what I see. I see a dirty sideshow fortune teller with delusions of grandeur.
You're very foolish to say those things to me. You're an ignorant man. I assume our business relations are over.
What for? I'm onto a good thing. We'll continue our business affairs at my office.
Fine. I'll move out tomorrow. I understand you've invited some people here tonight for a demonstration.
Tomorrow will suit me fine.
Good.
You taught me how to fight him. His power is gone.
We'd better be getting back to the house. He'll be looking for you.
I don't want to go through with it tonight.
You've got to. Resist him publicly and he'll leave you alone.
What if I don't?
I'll fight him for you. I think I'll win.
I will touch you gently, and you'll fall into a deep sleep. Your eyes are getting heavy. They're starting to close now.
Something's backfired.
I will count to 4. You fall into a deep, deep sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, my subject is not herself tonight. She is too tense. You take your place on the couch, please. You have eyes only for mine. You have ears only for my voice. Now you're going into a deep sleep. Your eyes are heavy. Close your eyes and go into a deep sleep. Deeper. Deeper.
She's dead.
You said before you were giving her substance, but not form. What did you mean by that?
I could have brought her to you in the flesh, just as she was 300 years ago. Now, I'm talking to you, Elizabeth. Where were you born? My subject is disturbed tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Her world is disturbed. I feel a menace to the people in this house. I urge you all to leave here at once.
Do as he says, everybody. Let's clear out of here.
No one boots me out of my home.
Let's get her out of it. Perhaps you can.
Get her out of it.
You kill me and you kill her.
Telephone for 2 squad cars. Tell them to bring high-powered rifles.
Where'll you be, sir?
I'll be down on the beach.
That's it.
Hurry up.
Step off the platform. I'll do the best I can.
I'll stay here.
Then I'll do nothing. I'll show my methods to no one. Father, please. You're going deeper. Deeper. Time is an endless nothing. You're falling through it. Deeper. Deeper. She's in the recovery process now. She'll be all right.
It'll be coming back this way. Lombardi was right. He did it.
Did what?
Brought the girl back.
The girl?
we'll move. The rest of you get some brush and driftwood, anything that'll burn.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, Ed said to put a circle around all those prints. Whatever killed them will be back, and we'll set fire to it. Bring back some gasoline from the car, will you?
Now do you believe, Doctor? Kill him! You couldn't kill the man you loved. I mustn't let you die. Your beauty must live. I will touch you and you will awaken, young and beautiful, freed forever from the past. What I have done, no man can ever do.
No. How about you, Doc? You still see something?
No. I was mistaken.
She was here, wasn't she?
Yes.
She killed Carlo.
He forced her to come out of a world he should have left her alone. There are a lot of dark corners we weren't meant to pry into, I guess.
When this passion called aspiration becomes lust, then aspiration degenerates, becomes vulgar ambition, by which sin the angels fell. We now return control of your television set to you until next week at this same time, when the control voice will take you to the outer limits.